Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of us here at Higher Military. Hot Jobs at Higher Military. How are you this afternoon? Super well, I hope. It's been a hot minute since we did this. We were here last week. We're back again now. And each time I'm always like, gosh, this is my very first time I'm doing this. What do I need to do and how do I deliver this? Do introduce yourself in the comments today. We want to know who is watching us, where you are watching from. Do you have any questions for us at all today? Anything to do with the job search? Are you looking at your resume right now and thinking, oh my gosh, how do I start this? Do you have an interview? If you do, congratulations, but thinking, oh my gosh, I don't quite know where to go from here. In terms of salary negotiation, any support needed? Or maybe it's just, I don't know where to start. Please, can you help me? If you have any questions that are SkillBridge specific as well, we would love to be able to help you and answer those. So in essence, if you have anything for us today, if you would like to start a conversation, we would love to entertain it and to carry on. So do drop your comments in the chat here. As you are doing that and telling us who you are and where you are watching from, we are going to introduce ourselves. So Amber, I'm going to head over to you.
Oh, thank you, Lucy, and good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to be here. My name's Amber. I'm on the recruiting team. I'm an Air Force veteran, military spouse now. I'm in San Antonio, so really excited to be here this afternoon. I will be sharing some direct hire positions with our community this afternoon. We're always open to answering questions, to providing our insight, all of those good things. So share a little bit with us in the comments. Kate, I'm going to pass it your way.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Lucy. Hello, everyone. The introductions are just flying in here. It's so great to see everyone here today. My name is Kate Wood. I'm the recruiting manager here at Higher Military. Army veteran, military spouse, and currently stationed overseas. But it's great to see so many people from literally all over the country. It looks like we are coast to coast here. So great to see everyone come on. And like Amber mentioned, she'll be sharing direct hire roles. I will be sharing specifically the DoD SkillBridge program or Career Skills program internships as well that we have available. So please share with us in the comments what you are specifically looking for in terms of types of roles, locations, industries. That's all really helpful information for us. But I will be going into a little bit more on that later, but I will pass it back over to you, Lucy.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Amber. As you were talking, I love just watching the feed and seeing who was watching, where they were watching from. I think we should play the 50 states games at one point and see if we can mark all off. I am Lucy Robinson. I am one of the directors here at Higher Military, active duty military spouse. My husband is currently stationed at Eielson Air Force Base, which, if you are not familiar, is in the interior of Alaska. So I'm about as far away as I possibly could be from Kate in terms of location, weather, you name it, experience, you name it, I've got it, she hasn't, and vice versa. It's great to be here today with you guys and so lovely to see everybody. Yes, every veteran is included, Michael, including those Call of Duty veterans. That was a good one. That did make me laugh. And it is great to see everybody here with us today. If you've not joined us before, let me give you a quick rundown of what we do and how we do it. Essentially, we spend the next 30 minutes or so just discussing our newest SkillBridge internship opportunities, our newest job opportunities, and then opening up the floor to any questions that you may have asked during this live. If you are SkillBridge eligible, and we will identify who is eligible, this will be a great session for you today because we have some really cool experiences to be able to share. Equally, the question we get an awful lot as we go through these lives is who can apply to your permanent roles? Everybody in the military community. We are here for everybody who has been touched by the military at some point of their lives in some way, shape, or form. So if you are a veteran, we are here for you. If you're a mil spouse, we're here for you. If you're a veteran mil spouse, we're here for you. You've got it. Dependent, transitioning service member. We just want to support those who are within our military audience, population, and community. Before we get going today, I've got a couple of links I wanted to share with you. On the event for this live today, you will see that we have dropped some URLs. First and foremost, Mike Quinn, our CEO, alongside the USO Transitions team, delivers a Mastering LinkedIn workshop webinar each month. And actually this month he is doing two. There is one specifically for military spouses. All are welcome. It is the same content, but there is a slight skew towards the spouse's experience rather than an active duty service members. And that is this Thursday, February the 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Just small housekeeping here. If I am talking and you're interested in joining any of these and you would like the URL to register, please just write LinkedIn workshop and we can share that with you after the event. Equally, he has his February one for the whole of the military population. Ordinarily, the typical population is veteran or transitioning service member, but I go along to every single one. So definitely room for the spouses too. And that one is February the 22nd. That's I'm not sure what day that is. I think it might be a Thursday as well. And that is at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So those are two URLs I wanted to highlight and events I wanted to highlight today with you. Also, what we like to share in terms of helpful resources are the library of documents that we have hosted on our website. All of those really have been written for the job seeker in mind, and they have been written from the recruiter's perspective. So take what you think you know about the resume and have a look at the piece that we wrote around how to create a great targeted resume to apply to a role. We also have the beginner's guide to an effective LinkedIn profile, as well as every single month. And the next one out is tomorrow. We have a monthly newsletter that comes out here on LinkedIn. So if you're not subscribed to that and you want to hear what we are up to, information that we want to share this month, definitely do register for that. And like I said, all of the links to register for everything I have just mentioned are on the event for this page today. As we get going, we will be sharing roles, and those roles, unfortunately, we cannot share the links, the URLs in real time. If we do that, then LinkedIn just deletes as soon as we press the enter button. So what we really encourage you to do is, as we are talking, if you hear of a position that you are super interested in, you want to hear more about, you've got two options. You can just write, like project manager Georgia. That's an example. We don't have a project manager role in Georgia at the moment. In the comments, and we will come back with the URL afterwards for you, the link afterwards for you, or you can be a motivated job seeker and take a look at our website. So hiremilitary.us has everything we are about to share and so much more. This live is a highlight reel of what we have. So don't walk away from this today and go, ugh, they had nothing for me. Take a look at our careers page. We have our vacancies broken down into permanent jobs and SkillBridge internship opportunities. Equally, if we have nothing new for you right there, or nothing that really fits your experience, your skill set, or what you're looking for, or your geographical location, do take the time to register your interest and your information in our talent pool. Essentially, that's a database, and that is where we go when we want to look for candidates, when we take new roles. But equally, that means then that we can send you regular updates and emails about all of our events and what we're up to, as well as our newest roles. So that's a bit of housekeeping for you there. hiremilitary.us. And like I said, all of the positions, if they are permanent job opportunities, are for the whole of the military community: transitioning service member, spouse, and veteran. So that's enough from me, I think, right now. I am going to hand over to Amber, and she is going to share our permanent roles with us today.
Well, thanks, Lucy. That was a lot of resources, and we had a lot of comments and interest in the LinkedIn workshop. So that's really, really exciting. I will say I attend those on a regular basis. And it's always fascinating, the little nuggets that I pick up on that can really start to make your profile into a better one each time. And it's really cool. So even if you pick up on one nugget or two, you grow your network a little bit, they're fantastic opportunities. So we'll be sure to share that. The link is also in the comments, so you can register for that because registration is required. So it's so great to have so many comments today, though. I want to give a quick shout out too. I saw Kyle and Dion, they're both here in Texas. Hey guys, and Brian also out in Pittsburgh. Hey Brian, hope you're doing all right today. I'm going to get into some direct hire positions. These are roles that are available for permanent roles that, you could accept one in the next few weeks as you go through the interview process, that sort of thing. The first one I'm going to start with is a manager and senior manager. These positions are hybrid. They're out of the DC Metro and Fayetteville, North Carolina area. So these roles are going to be supporting a long-term contract, working with one of the big four accounting firms, working on ongoing fixed-term contract to support the U.S. Army on internal auditing projects. So you could really be, you can expect to be leading and guiding teams and clients in that internal audits to really accomplish their overall objectives and strategies there. So the roles do require an interim or secret security clearance, along with a degree in either accounting and finance, in IT or business management, and they are looking for 4 years of experience. So there's a couple certifications that would make somebody an ideal candidate. It's the CISA, the CDFM, CGFM, or a CPA. So that's a manager and a senior manager role. They're hybrid, DC Metro and Fayetteville, North Carolina. I've got a couple more. These are going to be Colorado based. They're really, really exciting. The first one is a space systems engineer. I also have a space systems analyst. Both of these roles are going to be in Colorado Springs. They are open to people that are direct hire looking for permanent roles. They're also open to SkillBridge folks. So our client is a world-class testing team. They work on nationally significant systems, providing testing services to Air Force, air-delivered weapon systems, Army and Navy weapon systems, and they're looking for a secret security clearance at minimum. Ideal is that TS, and really people that are going to be a fit for this role bring a background in space systems, missile warning, satellite communications, the global positioning systems, that sort of thing, along with electronic warfare. So that's a space systems engineer, space systems analyst. Those are both based out of Colorado Springs. So I've got one more to share this afternoon. It's a cyber test analyst. This one's really cool. It's out of Aurora, Colorado. This is the same client. So they're going to be centered on test integration, resource management, and test execution. And this team works to assess the cybersecurity operational effectiveness, survivability, recoverability, and adaptability for the U.S. Space Force systems. They are looking for somebody that has a bachelor's degree in computer engineering and computer science, cybersecurity operations, electrical engineering, or something that's in a related realm. They do prefer somebody that has 6 years of experience directly related to cybersecurity, to network defense, that sort of thing. And then if you look at that job description, you're going to see a couple certifications, the CISA, CISP, a couple others that are really just sort of nice to haves. And so that's a cyber test analyst. It's based out of Aurora, Colorado. That's going to cover all of the direct hire positions that I wanted to share this afternoon. But as you look at those positions on Hire Military, you're going to notice we have salary ranges listed for all of them, okay? And we do that just so you can really self-select and see what works best for you and what doesn't work for you. But if you look at it and you meet the qualifications, tailor your resume and hit apply. I'd love to review those. I'm going to wrap it up there, Kate, and I will pass it your way to share some exciting SkillBridge opportunities.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amber. Again, this is just Wave Tops. I think we have almost 60 vacancies currently open on our direct hire side as well. So if you didn't hear something like she said, go to our website, check them all out. So we are going to dive into our DoD SkillBridge internships, or if you're in the Army, the Career Skills Program internships. But I did want to mention just a couple of pieces off the top that helps to describe who these internships are for and really just a little more information about them. So at Hire Military, we are a DoD approved SkillBridge provider. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to partner with companies nationwide that want to host their own DoD SkillBridge or Army Career Skills Program internships. So we provide those opportunities to you, our military community. These DoD SkillBridge internships, Army Career Skills Program internships, are for eligible transitioning service members during your last 6 months of time on active duty service. So that time and your window of availability, as we like to call it, is calculated based off of your ETS or your EAS. So when you are finally transitioning out of the military. So we do say you have about 180 days or about 6 months to conduct that internship. But as many of you know who are currently pursuing, transitioning and pursuing an internship, the amount of time that you are approved to conduct your internship is largely dependent on your branch of service and what your command team is willing to approve. So we typically see about 3 to 4 months approval, or 90 to 120 days for service members to conduct their DoD SkillBridge program internships. So we recommend, definitely because it is a command-driven program, that if you are considering pursuing a SkillBridge internship upon your transition, that you have the conversations early and often with your command, talking to them about wanting to pursue the program and making sure that you have all the necessary paperwork and conversations to be able to, pursue an internship as well. And also, one thing that we want to mention as well is that all of the clients that we partner with, we want to strive for a high probability of a full-time offer upon successful completion of your internship. So when we partner with organizations, we do so and try to only take on SkillBridge internships that we know have headcount, or, and what that basically means is that there is a full-time permanent opportunity on the other side of that internship for our transitioning service members. So that's something that we try to strive for when we partner with our clients as well. Something else that I want to mention about the DoD SkillBridge program is, if you find a company that it looks like it would be exciting for you and they may have a role that's open, and you start a conversation with that organization, we can partner with them to facilitate your DoD SkillBridge internship. So if they aren't DoD approved, we can partner with them to help facilitate that internship as well. So a lot of different options to help facilitate that program for our transitioning service members. If you have more questions specifically about the DoD SkillBridge program, Career Skills Program internship, type them into the chat. We'll try to answer them live here. And if we can't, we'll try to answer following the call today as well. So I'm going to mention just a couple opportunities that we have currently available for our military community. The first one that we have is aircraft mechanics. These positions are available in multiple locations. We have Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and San Antonio, Texas as well. These aircraft mechanic positions are working with a multi-technical aviation company that specializes in aircraft and engine inspection and audit as well. So for these positions, they are looking for several different types of candidates. Okay, they're looking for those that maybe you're transitioning from the military and you have your A&P, or your airframe and power plant license currently, and a minimum of 6 months of experience. Fantastic. They have really great opportunities for you with really sought after salaries as well for those A&P licenses. So if you're that type of person that has that aircraft mechanic experience and an A&P license, we have opportunities for you. Or if you are an aircraft mechanic that maybe does not have your A&P license, but you have at least 3 years of military aircraft mechanic experience, we also are interested in speaking with you. So this opportunity is available for those that have their A&P, or you may not have your A&P and you're pursuing it or working towards it. So lots of opportunities for our mechanics in the military. Specifically, they're looking for a couple different airframes, experience on a couple different airframes. I just want to list those here. The Boeing 700 series, the C-130, the KC-135, the KC-10, or the VC-25 or similar. And we do have a couple locations that are open to helo mechanics as well. So if you're a helicopter mechanic, we have a couple locations that are open to that type of experience as well. So if that sounds like you, if you're an aircraft mechanic and that's something you want to pursue as you transition, you can just type aircraft mechanic into the chats and we'll be able to provide that link, or you can search on hiremilitary.us as well. The next opportunity that I want to mention is kind of shifting to a different landscape, a different industry, different location as well. We have a really great remote SkillBridge internship with our client Sprout Social, and they are seeking sales development associates. So again, this is a 100% remote DoD SkillBridge internship, career skills program internship, fully remote. But it does only apply to service members that live in a specific 36 states. So definitely go to the website, look at the position description. You'll see all those 36 states that are listed that they can have a SkillBridge internship candidate live within. But it is fully remote if you live within one of those states. So they are looking for sales development associates. They want these people to learn and grow and learn how to generate new potential customers and import and manage contacts into their Salesforce CRM. You will help to manage accounts in Salesforce and ensure data integrity and uncover opportunities for data enrichment. Sprout Social operates in the business-to-business arena. and they provide SaaS services to their clients. So in this role, you would be learning how to be a B2B sales representative. And this is a very exciting industry. It's one that military service members don't often tap into, but there is a lot of potential for growth if sales is something that you are interested in as well. So really the only requirement for this position is someone with a clear passion and interest in doing sales. And they're really focusing on those people that have exceptional relationship management, presentation, and communication skills as well. So if that sounds like you, just type sales development associate or Sprout into the chat and we'll be able to reach out with more information. Again, that's a fully remote DoD SkillBridge internship as well. So I know Lucy has a couple more internships that she wants to mention. So I'll hand it over to you, Lucy, to talk about those.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you. So I've got 3 on the docket today to share. Are you stationed at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, or are you looking to move back to the Dayton, Ohio region? If so, this is a great role for you. We have a quality manager position with one of our firm favorites, Masonite. You may have heard us talking about them before. They design and manufacture doors. So you will have seen Masonite doors in your Home Depot, in your Lowe's. But the quality manager is to collaborate with operations to refine systems and check performance through structured, disciplined use of tools. And what they are really looking for somebody who's got experience of lean management systems and standard work. So this is definitely a hands-on position. Deploying and sustaining improvements that require an in-depth knowledge of the production process. So if you've been in any kind of maintenance career field, this could be a position for you. Maintenance, quality assurance, quality management. It will involve working with all aspects of the operation, and you will be accountable for measurable results. This role is paying just shy of 6 figures post-internship, and there is a full intent to hire. That's the great thing about Masonite. Every single intern that we have had with them has received an offer for permanent work post-SkillBridge internship. So what do you need? You need around 5 years or so experience of understanding a quality management, quality assurance environment. If you have your Six Sigma, any Six Sigma or a lean certification, that would be awesome. And they're looking for somebody with great project management skills, as well as being able to communicate well and being organized. So that's the quality manager. That's just outside of Dayton in Ohio. So if that sounds of interest to you, or if you know somebody you think, oh my gosh, they're moving back, this would be cool for them, please do raise your hand and we can share the link for you. The second role is also with maintenance, Masonite even. And this one is a maintenance manager role, and this one is based in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you are currently stationed in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, super easy, quick SkillBridge internship for you there. Or if your intent is to move you and your family back to that region post-active duty, this could be a great one for you as well. This one is looking for about 5 years experience in maintenance. Absolutely, if you've got program or project management experience, that will help elevate you. As will if you have worked in, and my experience is the Air Force. So I'm talking from an Air Force perspective, CE. If you've got any HVAC experience, compressed air systems, plumbing, electrical, structural, anything like that would really elevate your application. That has full intent to hire. Similar salary, again, around 85, 90K to start. And we are looking for somebody to position to them ASAP. So if you are looking for a maintenance type role, in and around Charlotte, North Carolina, definitely connect with us and we will get you those details. The last role that we have is an operations manager. Now, this is working with a brand that we talk about every single week, and I will talk about them in a little second as well, veteran service brands. But this is a SkillBridge internship with a full intent to hire and partner post-active duty. So there will be a permanent salary, but this is going to be more of a business entrepreneurial experience and opportunity. So if you are in and around the Philadelphia area, that is the territory, possibly down into Jersey a little bit, but they are looking for an operations manager to work very closely to partner with the current manager of their Mark 1 and G-Force brands. So they are looking for somebody who can be essentially like an owner operator, who can partner in and who can take the responsibility and the day-to-day accountability of the business, but also work on the job as well. And they do parking lot striping and epoxy flooring. So it is an awesome opportunity with a great salary post-active duty and a share in the business. And they have got a 5-year contract that they have just won that is worth millions. So definitely a phenomenal opportunity if you are in the Maguire-Dix Lakehurst area, or if you're planning on moving back to the Philly area post-active duty. So those are the roles from me. If you are interested in any of them, they are all SkillBridge internships. So you need to be eligible for those and that program. And you can hit me up for some more information by DM here on LinkedIn or drop a link here today. I can see that we've got some questions. I'm going to park those for a second, and I'm just going to go into a couple more things. You may be familiar, but if not, if you have access to COOL, if you are Army, Air Force, or Coast Guard, unfortunately, the Navy and the Marine Corps do not support this program through COOL, then Skillstorm has a phenomenal opportunity for you. And this is really going to support you if you are looking on moving into a cyber or an IT career post-active duty. They have 16-week programs through COOL that will give you and equip you with all of the skills needed for a successful career in cloud, cybersecurity, or Java. The courses start every 2 weeks, and the organization is so supportive, not just of the transitioning service member, the active duty service member, but also the veteran and the military spouse as well. So if you are looking at pursuing a SkillBridge internship or a permanent position post-active duty, and you want to pivot, you want to get into IT and cyber, this is a great place to start to get some of your certs underway and under your belt. So if this sounds of interest to you, just put in the link Skillstorm, and we can connect you with those with that program, and we can share that information for you. Are you looking to be an entrepreneur post-active duty? Or if you're a veteran, are you looking to set up your own business? We work really closely with veteran service brands, as I mentioned earlier. They are a franchise of 4 different brands that are only open to owners who are veterans. Mike Quinn, our CEO, and I spent a week with them 2 weeks ago at their national conference, and it was eye-opening, the success in the room. They have brands that include parking lot striping, Mark One, which is their epoxy flooring company, PaintCore, athletic field striping, AirCore, which is striping airports, as well as Bollard Brigade, which is putting bollards into parking lots. So they have all manner and all facets of different brands, and they really do set you up for success in terms of setting up and running your own company. If you are interested in hearing just a little bit more about that, like, oh, kind of want to set up my own business, would love to be with a bunch of veterans, tell me more, Lucy, just drop a link in the comments here and I can share some more information with you and connect you with their director of franchise operations, who will genuinely be able to give you the real story. Also will encourage you to talk to existing owner operators now, really, so that you really understand what they do, how they do, and the full support that they get. And finally, as we come up to the half hour, we have some great opportunities with Acuity International. We've had lots of questions today around OCONUS or downrange or overseas. Take a look at our website under permanent positions, so under jobs. Acuity International has all of those downrange. Specifically in Iraq and Somalia, they have roles in and around security, intel analysis, and medical technology. And they are a process and technology-based critical services provider to the government. And so they are always open to applications from our veteran community. They always want to see new people. Again, if you would like the link on that one, do throw that in the comments and we will get that to you after the event. We had lots of questions about cyber today, Kate and Amber. We haven't got any cyber roles, have we, at the moment?
I have the cyber test analyst out in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about that one. If I'm not mistaken, that's open to SkillBridge as well.
Okay,
and I'm trying to think what else. I think that might be it cyber related for right now, though.
SkillBridge indirect hire.
Yeah. That said, that could change this time next week, because I know we have a conversation happening at the end of this week with regard to cyber SkillBridge internship. So watch this space. We will come back to you. Somebody did ask, Francisco, you asked us, how many veterans have we helped through this program? Well, we're not quite a program. We're a staffing agency. We are a staffing or recruiting agency that supports the military community. So we are a profit-making company. We help hundreds of our population every single year. So we've been around for about, well, in this iteration, about 4 years now. So do the math. We help quite a few people every single year. So I hope that answers that question for you. And I think that's about it. Okay, Amber, anything more that you wanted to add today?
Nothing more. It's been fun this afternoon.
It has been.
Great to see everyone here today.
It has been. Thank you so much to you both. I always appreciate this 30 minutes with you. It's nice to catch up. And to everybody else, thanks for joining. We will be back at 2 p.m. Eastern Time next Tuesday, where we will have our newest permanent roles and SkillBridge internship opportunities to share with you. Do put this on your calendar. We would love to see you again next week, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.